Miles, you watched that game. What's that game today? What do you think of the Spanish?
What I've thought of them all along. I've said from about the first time I saw them. Oliver agrees with me, as you can hear.
Okay, yeah.
The first time I saw them, I thought that this side are playing the best football. They're full of confidence. They've got two wingers, not just a young boy, but Nico Williams on the other side. We had more of a quiet game today, but they certainly terrorised defences. But it's more their attitude. You know, there's other sides with equally good squad of players, but it's the Spanish attitude. They go out, they press, they put pressure on you. When they get the ball, they transition it quickly. They try and put pressure on you at the back as well to score. And I to be honest, out of the sides left, even though England are one of the three sides still left in the competition, I'd much rather see Spain win than England win. That sounds like I'm being treacherous.
Yes, it does.
The thought of England winning, playing the football that Gareth Southgate has imposed on us for the last 4 or 5 years, is it's almost more than I can bear. It's anti-football. And all these idiots go, it's tournament football. Tournament football. They're not football fans, mate. You know, it's like saying, this is the only way that we can do it. If you're Greece in 2004, that's the only way you could do it. But England in 2024, you've got the players to do it, to play the way that Spain are playing, but you haven't got a manager that's willing to do it. And, I can't, honestly, to despise someone like I do Southgate is not healthy for you.
Okay, so I just want you to carefully explain this to people again. It has been 58 years since the English men's national football team, your most beloved team, won a trophy of consequence, and that was the World Cup in 1966. So, and we track back to 2011 with the All Blacks. Oh, okay, and that was the weakest World Cup in terms of quality opposition of all. We were at home. We had every advantage there was. We had a bloody good side. We won 8-7 against France, and Graham Henry said after 2007, I don't want to win a Rugby World Cup playing like South Africa did. Well, we did, Graham. That's how we won it, because we were outplayed in that final. So you would rather... I can't get my head around this. If he's holding the trophy up at the end, isn't that more important than the way that they have won that trophy?
No, but see, the thing is that you came up against a French side that were firing. We've come up against Slovakia. Average sides, like we've got the players to do it. If you played against Namibia and played like that 187, you'd have every right to think, no, I don't feel happy. And to be perfectly honest, most Kiwis I know didn't really celebrate until 2015.
Yeah, good point.
It was just more like relief. Oh, I'm glad that's out of the way. So you didn't even bloody enjoy it yourselves.
I do remember.
I don't know what you're going on about. Yeah. And it's the fact is that England could win this tournament playing football. And the fact is, sport is about entertainment. If you win a trophy, good on you. But don't bore your way to a trophy. Go out there and entertain the fans and win it.
Gareth Southgate said after the quarterfinal win, he said, look, if you can't enjoy this and I can't enjoy this, well, then you can't enjoy anything.
I'd enjoy him bloody leaving. That'd be good. Resigning, throwing himself into the Rhine. I'd very much enjoy that. I mean, the guy is just, he's been moaning the whole time about it. Oh, I've been taken aback by the... But how long have you been in football, mate? The personal nature of it. Christ, you should have been around in the 70s, mate, and heard what we would have said about you. Yeah, it's like, it's about passion. It's about, going out there and expressing yourself. And how many players, I mean, some of the things that certain visiting players used to cop, I cringe about it when I think about it now. And there's Southgate on a good wicket, producing boring football. If any of those players think that they've played well, they're bloody idiots.
All right, got a text in here. It's sport, you two. Entertain me. How you win is more important than winning. Well, you see, I do agree with that, and I don't agree. But then again, when it comes to football, I'll throw this at you. And I've argued with Lachlan in the office all week about this, and it's on, it's in the same department store, different floor than what you're arguing about Southgate. It was when Mourinho was the Manchester United coach, and all we did was pass in the U. All we did was pass it backwards. And you remember, Miles, 75,000 people at Old Trafford screaming, attack, attack, attack. Well, Mourinho points to the fact, hey, we won the Europa League, got into the Champions League. We won the League Cup. We did all of this. Yeah, but the quality of the football was just so bloody dirty. I expect my team to go out there and have a crack. And so I don't look back at all fondly at his time, even though he can point to the silverware.
West Ham won the Conference League with David Moyes, I watched every West Ham game, Europe, home, home and away, get up at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is, to watch those games. And I didn't enjoy maybe one of the 2 Conference League runs that we had, the Europa League first and then the Conference League, one game against Sevilla away where we really played some decent football. Winning that, we played Mickey Mouse teams until the final and really didn't play any football, just did the same thing. And there's no enjoyment of it. Unfortunately, you get a generation of fans nowadays who just, it's all about the result. If we win or we get a point, that's all that matters. No, it's not. I go to football. I watch football to be entertained. I get excited by a fantastic through ball. It's sometimes as exciting as a good goal. You know what I mean? Putting the pressure, the great tackle, all those things, all those facets that make up the game of football, and that's what I want out of the game. The funniest thing I saw, I don't know if I sent it to you or not, was a meme where Gareth Southgate's there, and the blonde guy from Scooby-Doo? He's grabbing his hair, and then he pulls it up, and David Moyes is underneath.
Oh, God, CeeLo, lovely. Oh, there's people spend way too much time on their keyboards making these, and I love the fact that they do that. They have that. They're prepared to do that. So what's going to happen tomorrow against the Dutchies? I'll tell you what's going to happen. Why don't you just kick off with the penalty shootout? Why don't they just go, okay, we all know it's going to be 120 minutes and nothing. Why don't we just start with the penalties?
I think the Dutch will probably have more of a go than England will. I mean, I'll tell you what's going to happen now is Southgate saying, I'm making new tactics. I mean, he basically put the same 11 out last time as the time before, just swapping Conser for the suspended Gray. And I'm playing 3 at the back. Well, the same 4 at the back, Saka was still playing up the right. He was, playing up forward. So it's exactly the same. But what he's going to do now is this time, instead of playing him as a defensive midfielder, we're going to play Harry Kane as a centre forward, and that'll be his masterstroke.
Yeah, brilliant, absolutely
brilliant. These guys have, honestly, they've been playing this way for about 3 or 4 years now. And as soon as they take the lead, they'll sit back. If they do manage to scrape one and put it in there, they're not. I feel sorry for them because it's suddenly hard to switch the mentality and knowing each other's movement. That to suddenly go, I tell you what, mate, let's go and attack. Let's go and attack. And what has Anthony Gordon done wrong? Like, what has he done? He's been outstanding for Newcastle this season. He's always a threat down that left flank. I don't think he's even played a minute. He might have had a couple of minutes in one game, but I can't remember. But he should be starting the bloody game.
Yeah, what does your lad Beast say about the atmosphere in England at the moment? Because I've been watching some extraordinary pictures where people gather to watch these games, and honestly, all of that, they're booing. They want to hang the guy from the nearest bridge until all of a sudden Saka equalises, you win the penalty shootout, then everything's okay again.
No, but it's not okay with Southgate. They'll still be walking out moaning, but you've won. You can't help it when you win, the natural excitement. I mean, you've grown up all your life. When that ball hits the back of the net, you explode. If we win, we explode. Then you can have a look back afterwards and go, I guarantee you, everyone will be in a good mood, but still slagging the hell out of Southgate. But it's the Poms just love the football. I mean, the atmosphere over in Germany all the Poms. I mean, tomorrow morning, the Dutch have got great fans. There might be a little bit of argy-bargy between certain segments of it, but they'll be orange everywhere, it'll be white at the other end, the atmosphere will be electric. And despite Southgate, I'm looking forward to the game, and I'm just, like a little kid hoping that Rolls Royce I asked for Christmas is suddenly going to be in my stocking one day. I'm still hopeful that England go out and play attacking football.
Miles is with us. Justin Marshall, about half an hour away. Greg Shepherd, who is the president of the Town Now Tennis Club, joining us after 2 as well. So let's segue into Lulu Sun, who lost today in the quarterfinals at Wimbledon. But this is a great story. You've enjoyed the story?
Yeah, very much so, very much so. And you just, like the sun, I've been waiting, I'm sure they're in England, I haven't seen the thing there, the sun is rising and all these sort of pithy little thick headlines in the newspaper. But I don't know about you, Ryan, I hadn't even heard of her. Like,
same,
I mean, I'm not a massive tennis aficionado, But I hadn't heard her. I mean, there she was as a qualifying. You thought, oh, blimey, look, well done. She's made it through to the main draw. That's a great effort for her. And then, bam, oh, that's, maybe just a fluke. And bam, bam, and then she went and beat the hometown favourite, Raducanu, who'd been playing really well, and just, basically dealt to her. So I just think, and she went down fighting as well in this quarter-final this morning. So what a fantastic effort for her. And you just got to hope that there isn't, over great expectation. You remember, like poor old Michael Campbell wins the US Open, has a couple of bad rounds, and then suddenly everyone starts slagging him.